we've grown on Weep Nitty Bong. I'm Engineer Hoist, and welcome to our weekly Transformers Earth Wars news stream. We're going to talk about the event that's coming up. I do have quite a few crystals that we're going to crack, and we'll see wherever else the stream takes us. First off, let's say hi to everybody in the chat over here. Grind Time is here. I haven't seen you very much. Welcome. Good to have you here. WW El Takuche, I think I got that right. I recognize you from Discord. Hot Rod, Optimus Rodimus, let's see, Autobot Phil, Silverbolt, Big Bronze Rim, Optimus Prime, Air Warriors, First Monk, and a lot of people that I recognize here. Welcome to you, and thank you for all of the support. And how about we just go ahead and get over to the news. And if this is your first time here, we do record live Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/EngineerHoist. There will be a link later at the end of the slides. This weekend's event is called Law and Order. To take part in this weekend's event to win a fantastic list of prizes. Another War for Cybertron skin core. They've been giving out a bunch of these. They're always cool to see. Don't do anything for you, except they make your bots look pretty cool. I suppose it depends on your your personal opinion whether you like the change or not. But here's a big thing. This is the second time we've seen it, and I do like seeing it, where you can win XP items that you can use to slap instant XP on your bots to help level up certain ones that you're trying to go to. 20 million Energon and Alloy, 10,000 premium shards, 3,000 3-star shards, 1,000 4-star shards, and 50,000 of each of the Spark, Combiner Spark, and Combat Spark. Very cool. Nice list of prizes here. This is an individual event, as we typically find following a leaderboard event. It starts at the usual Friday start time, ends at the usual Monday stop time, and just one big prize board. There are no prestiges, and triple XP throughout the event. You got to be headquarters level 4, no alliance this time since it's individual. You hit the yellow event button, pick your zone, win the battle, get your points, and then collect your prizes. Speaking of the battle zones, they are the standard battle zones. And here's a summary of the prizes. By 10,000 points as an individual, you will have collected everything on the prize. If you want to go a little bit farther, they do have a few total spark crystals available up to 20,000 points if you want to keep battling for a few extra for XP or just for those total spark crystals. So you can see the big prize, the 10,000 point prize, is the Combat Spark. Then you'll get all of your XP by 8,900. As long as you go and you put in some work, certainly if you're a higher level player, it's easier to get to 10,000. If you're just starting out, it might be tough, but there's still plenty of prizes all along the way. So even if you can't get them all, keep trying. You still get the triple XP, and you still get some prizes. It's really worth playing every event. If you're not familiar with the total spark crystals, here's the summary. There's the same ones we've been seeing all the time. It's an equal opportunity to get 5,000, 7,500, or 10,000 of either combat, combiner, or regular spark. The other thing, we've got a couple of basically teasers. First thing is they've revealed who the next batch of bots that are going to be getting ability level 11. Now, it's only been about a month since we last got the last batch, but they're already telling us who they are. They're not telling us what the abilities are yet, but we do know it's going to be Shoulder Pads Prime and Avocado Megatron is how I've heard of him. And I like, so those guys, Sludge and Straxus, Cup and Dead End, Rodimus Prime and Motor Master, Cosmos and Mindwipe, Springer and Astro Train, Pyromagna, Bone Crusher, Trax and Cutthroat, Windblade and Dive Bomb, and Skyburst and Onslaught. So these are the bots that will be getting ability level 11 in this next batch. And maybe next week we'll be finding out what those abilities are. As far as what they say in the newsletter, they're still fine-tuning them, as they tend to be doing. But they're just kind of stoking the fires of anticipation, as they like to do. Then also we found out who the next crop of bots who will be getting G1 power cores. And same thing, we're finding out who the bots are. We even have images for what those power cores are going to look like, but we do not have the abilities that they will be granting the bots. They are Springer and Astro Train. Oh, I somehow got the Springer power core image wrong. That's Dust Up, but trust me, it looks like Springer. I don't know how I messed that up, but anyway, if you have the newsletter, you've seen it. It looks like Springer, and he's actually smiling. I kind of wish it was on there because I thought it was interesting that he was smiling. So yeah, so you got those guys, Drift and Barricade, Cup and Dead End, so they're getting ability 11 and and Springer and Astro Chain too. So there's a few of these bots are getting the G1 Power Core and ability 11 right all at the same time, so great. They've also got Dust Up, and which I already kind of spoiled, and Vortex, and I know everybody is excited about these particular G1 cores. It'll be interesting to see what they do, since these are widely regarded as probably two of the least desirable bots in the game. Really only useful to complete combiners. Be interesting to see what their G1 Power Core will do for them. And that's basically it for the news. So here's the link for anybody who's watching the replay. Twitch.tv/EngineerHoist. Join us Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, where we record live. And hope to see you here. And you can also follow me at EngineerHoist on Instagram or Twitter for infrequent behind-the-scenes content. All right. So let's see. Optimus Prime 282 saying, for a warrior, Drift is very squishy. Yeah, he unlike most other warriors, he does not have a high health, but he has a high damage. Kind of comparable to Grimlock, even though Grimlock is a special, it's the same kind of an idea. And interestingly, they both like to run out in front of everybody else, and so having a low health is not the best thing for them. Yes, indeed, I did get the Hoist bundle from last weekend, and that is a large portion of the crystals that we're going to be cracking. Speaking of that, how about we go and do that right now? So 118 crystals here, as you can see. I got 100 of those crystals. They are Hoist, Scattershot, Trailbreaker, and Afterbreaker. Now I'm pretty set on Afterbreaker, but Scattershot and Trailbreaker and Hoist, I'm looking for some good luck on those crystals. Plus, I also have some premiums from the event. Plus, I also completed a 3-star and a 4-star crystal in that last event as well. So, and grapple too. Let's see. So we've got some gold cores. Let's go ahead and open up these power cores and see what we get from there. And that's a nice was that laser ricochet? I don't think I use those very often. I might have to reconsider. Think about that. Ooh, a nice G metal, but it's a tactician. That's probably food. I say probably, but it's pretty much definitely. Skyward Greer, thanks for the following. Oh, and another G metal, but another not so desirable G metal. It's a Death Pulse. Okay. How about we go ahead and open up the grapple first and then back out and go see his story. So this is the 2-star grapple. It did not quite get to the level where I'd also be able to use the shards for the 3-star, so I'll have to settle for the 2-star for now. So there is Hoist Buddy Grapple, complete with his little claw accessory coming out the side of his head, like I have in my toy of him. Alright, let's go see his story. So this is Earth, huh? I see. Room for improvement. Come again? It could do with some flair. A bit of Cybertronian chic, you know? So basically, it's not to your liking. The whole planet. All it needs is someone with vision to bring it up to spec. Make it fit for purpose. You'll have to forgive Grapple. He's a fresh coat of paint kind of bot. I just think big, Hoist, that's all. You of all people should appreciate that. Why settle for mundane when you can have fabulous? It's just, well, we, and pretty much the whole population of planet Earth, think it's A-okay as is. A few rough edges, but basically fit for purpose. Aha! There you are, Rook. I can smooth those rough edges off. Give them a planet with real galactic gravitas, architecturally speaking. There may be trouble ahead. Look, Grapple. Small steps, okay? I'm sure if you start smaller, the humans will come to love you. And your vision. Right, right. I thought I'd start here. Mount Rushmore? It'd look so much better with a few added primes among those heads. Don't you think so, Red Alert? Grapple just showed up and he is already starting trouble. Alright, so let's see. Go through these, we'll do this Decepticon 3-star crystal, probably a dupe. Indeed it is. It's a Viper. Ooh, nice gold enhanced ordnance power core there. And let's see, we got a couple of Decepticon premium crystals. We got a Hunger. And we've got a Megatron. And I'll activate the 10, and we'll use these premium crystals here. I'm not sure why they're showing up red. I know they're Autobots, but they're usually the orange color. There's Swoop, Cosmos, Smokescreen, Jumpstream, Brainstorm, Impactor, Red Alert, Hound Vamp, Drift, Springer, and that completes the dupe party, or the dupe city, for that set of premiums. Let's see, do we get any decent, yeah, we got a point defense beam, but I don't really need that. I've already got one of those. So that's a nice gold food core. And how about we go through these Afterbreaker crystals 10 at a time, then we'll have to do individually for the last 5 of them. Got a Nose Cone, an Elita 1. Evil Teacher, welcome. Autobot greetings back to you.
Yo, Joe! Roll out! Roll out!
Big Bronze Red says, guys, ended up getting dupe G1 G Metal power cores from the leaderboard. Prowl and Wheeljack. Duplicate G1 G Metal cores. Wow.
Roll out!
Forgot how awful he sounds. Okay, so not much there. We did get some Afterbreakers, at least, though, since the crystal is named after him, that would make sense. Just some silver cores. Let's go for these more Afterbreaker crystals. See what we get.
Roll out! Now, reap the whirlwind!
There's tracks showing up. Ooh, 4-star tracks duplicate. Got some nice, juicy 5-star shards.
Now, reap the whirlwind!
Monkey Prime showing up.
Roll out! Deploy!
Alright. So let's see, we got a guided missiles and a lightning rod. I'm not sure if I need those, but I'll check, obviously. We'll turn that off. We'll go through the rest of these Afterbreaker crystals and see what we get. More Afterbreaker. Impactor there. The boss himself, Optimus Prime. last Afterbreaker crystal gives us Cosmos. Of course it does. How close to the next 5-star? Oh, I'm quite a ways. I'm quite a ways away. Alright, let's crack open these Trailbreaker crystals. Looking for a 3 and a 4-star Trailbreaker.
Deploy.
But we got to swoop that time. There's Trailbreaker. Not the right flavor, needs a little bit extra seasoning. Oh, here we go. 4 stars. Trailbreaker. Yes.
Roll now.
Very cool. See, you can get them when you're doing it 10 at a time.
Roll now. Roll now. Deploy.
All right. Just a bunch of silver cores. The 3-star Trailbreaker is still out there. Now, last stream, I was talking about not spending the shards on the 3-star because he may show up in a bundle. And, you know, somebody was saying, it's like, well, that's kind of odd thinking. But here I am cracking Trailbreaker crystals. I mostly got this for the Hoist. But, of course, Trailbreaker came along with it because you don't ever get the single bot specific the first time out. So, we may still find the 3-star Trailbreaker in this, and then I'll have those shards, and that'll be fine. And if we don't, I'll go spend those shards. But it certainly worked out for the 4-star, at least. Or at least finding him in the bundle.
Now, reap the whirlwind. Roll now.
Oh, look at that, another one. A duplicate 4-star. That's pretty amazing. Just hope I'm not using up all of my 4-stars before I get to the Hoist crystals. Or Scattershot crystals.
Reap the whirlwind.
Alright. That gives us another gold headquarters core, which I don't really need. But I'll take those extra 5-star shards. And we'll do these last 5 Trailbreaker crystals and see what we get. Thinking of upgrading Skylink's special ability to 8? Do it. Skylink's is good, and he's even better when his ability level is high. I've got mine at level 9 right now. I'm just kind of waiting to get him to 10, because it does require quite a bit of Energon to get him to level 10, and I've got other things to spend my Energon on right now. Another 4-star Trailbreaker! That's crazy! Wow! That's very surprising. Very surprising. Okay, Scattershot crystals. And I'm going to get nothing out of this. I don't know, maybe it's my lucky day. Maybe this is the day of the 4-stars. You know, every now and then I get that magical bundle where we just get a lot of 4-stars, and then there's a bunch of them in between where you get like nothing. So I certainly can't complain about the number of 4-stars. I mean, only got the one new one, but I will take that one new one, as always.
Optimus Prime. Blaster.
Asking, is Trailbreaker part of any combiner? Not in the game right now. He was in the Skyrene combiner in Combiner Wars. Trailbreaker was. So if they decide to bring Skyrene and use them the way the bots that were in the Combiner Wars toy line, then Trailbreaker would be part of that. And it's certainly possible because they did that with Optimus Maximus. He only existed in the Combiner Wars toy line, and it does include all of the bots from there. With the exception of Hot Rod, because the toy had Hot Rod as a chest minion. And they did not do that in the game. So.
Now.
Skyhorn Greer, what's up, man? So are you up late or are you up early? I'm not sure how it works over there in Australia compared to here. Not seeing any new scatter shots coming through. 11 a.m. Okay, so it's not too bad. You're from the future. Gotta love that international dateline. Okay, so not as good of luck with the scatter shot. Still have 5 left, so we'll see. All that for a 2-star Huffer duplicate. And there's Hound. And Tigerhawk. And last chance at Scattershot right now is a dud. Okay, so yeah, apparently we used up all the luck on the Trailbreaker crystals, or at least as far as Scattershot goes. Okay. Hoist crystals. There we go. I was able to use shards for the 3-star, so the 4-star is the only one that we're looking for on this one. There he is.
Deploy. Roll out. Deploy. Now, reap the whirlwind. Roll out. Now, reap the whirlwind. Deploy.
Okay, so nothing but 2 stars out of that. Nothing really great on power cores. Next set of 10.
Attack.
What's up with the Skywarp Thundercracker Earthrise pre-orders at Big Bad Toy Store? Not real sure. Oh, here we go. 4 stars. Yes. 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 We got the mold mates. Trailbreaker and Hoist. Woohoo! Here to celebrate. Woohoo! Yeah! All right. Good, good, good. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm happy. You guys knew that already. And another one. That's crazy. 3 Trailbreakers and 2 Hoists and absolutely nothing from Scattershot. The one I need for the Computron. Good news is Computron's not even close to being out yet. It's still probably a couple months away still. Like two crystals away. One got a 2-star cup in between and another 4-star. That's crazy. That's completely insane. Yeah, we still got 5 more to go. The Grand Galvatron's counting the Yo-Joes. Anytime Sky Striker or Hound Vamp especially shows up, we're getting a Yo-Jo. Would you look at this? That's crazy! So that was 3 Trailbreakers and 3 Hoists. And nada Scattershots. Taylor's asking future Skywarp, did you see this coming? And he says, of course I did. You guys crack me up sometimes. And there's the 3-star. If I didn't have them already, we did actually manage to pull one to complete the trifecta. Alright, and we'll just finish it off with a 4-star crystal, which is likely to be a duplicate. But I was going to say, but tonight, who knows? Oh, so Sentience Magnus with the Rejuvenate core. I'll take the Rejuve core. You can never have too many of those. Alright, probably got a 3-star crystal. I'm actually going to go back and get it on my Decepticon side. Oh, a couple of them actually. 3 of them. Because I have like 0 Autobots I could get from there. And I do have a few Decepticons I could get from a 3-star crystal. So we'll go see. But that's a dirge. I don't need those ray boosters. I've got so many gold ray boosters. Sorry if you guys are really jonesing for them, but I've got so many gold ray boosters. I'm just still trying to fuse all of my bronze cores before I start fusing any, just to clear them out before I get any start fusing gold or silver. Oh yeah, you wanted to see how many shards I had. So there's my 5-star shards. I'm about halfway to another 5-star. Tonight certainly helped. So that was what, five dupe 4-stars that got me that much closer. So yeah, very good bundle there. So let's go check that out. So a little sorry about the scatter shot part of it, but I will take Mr. Trailbreaker and Mr. Hoist. That's good. And you know, I was actually going through my combat bot selection and thinking about, okay, well, I've still got a few combat bots to put aside, and I was like, you know, I've got a nice little bundle coming tonight. Let's see if we get any more, because, you know, Sound Barrier, I kind of like the works of Sound Barrier on Trailbreaker. It kind of works together, so I was like, you know, I might want to put Sound Barrier on Trailbreaker. Let's see if we get lucky and get him tonight. So I held off, and wouldn't you know it, we got lucky. And not sure who I'm going to put on Hoist. I do kind of like the how they paired him with Stripes when Stripes came out about the same time, because I still haven't figured out who to put Stripes on. Everybody that I think I want to put Stripes on has a kind of a long ability, because I was thinking, like, oh, you know, Impactor would be pretty good, or Sentius Magnus would be good, but they're in their alt mode in their ability for so long. Stripes is going to disengage and go off somewhere else, so not really the best option for that. So still trying to figure that out. So well, what do you guys think about a Stripes? Who of you have put Stripes on? Scattershot doesn't seem to like me. Yeah, so far. Well, I can go get a 3, and I will go get a 3-star of him, whether he likes it or not. Ballpark question: have they said how many 5-star events will they put out this year? They haven't said, but I think that we usually see one about every 6 months or so. I can't remember the last time it happened, but I want to say maybe 3 months ago, 2 months ago, not sure. But yeah, it'll be a little while before we get another 5-star event. There were 5 stars in that. When was that raid event that we had on the weekend? There were 5 stars in that, and I think they're counting that as the last 5-star event. So probably about 6 months from when that was. That was what, about? Was that in January, I think? So if that's the case, then we're probably looking at 4 to 5 months for another one. Yeah, New Year's. Yeah, so maybe June sometime. First Monk says he's got Glit on Astro Train, which would be Stripes on Springer. The only thing I would be afraid of doing that, because I thought of that too, is the team I have Springer on. Usually the way that I play that is I have Windblade and Cup, and I usually bounce them towards the headquarter, then I have Springer fly over to them. That would mean Stripes would have to run through everything else to get to him, which could hurt Stripes in the long run. So I probably won't do that. Not a bad play, though. Not a bad choice, but for how I use Springer, I don't think it would have worked very well. Let's see. Yeah, the rewards overall are amazing. I've never been one really to complain about the rewards because, like I've always said, even in my my tips video, I say play every event because at the very least you're getting extra XP for every event battle that you go play, either triple XP or super XP, which is up to four quadruple, quite a bit. So play every event no matter what the rewards are, because if nothing else, the reward is extra XP. Yeah, so trust me, there's plenty of times when you're going to be, no matter how many battles you do, you might think the energon or the alloy might not be that great of a thing, but no matter how many battles you do, you're going to find that when you're trying to level abilities or level a high level bot or level up power cores or anything like that, or move around power cores, you're going to find that, man, you really needed a little bit of extra alloy or energon. It definitely helps out. So I never really quite got the hate for when the rewards aren't, completely unbelievable. I mean, sure, some events are better than others, but they're all good. Like Big Bronze Room says, free stuff is free stuff. If you don't think the rewards are that great, well then just play normally. Don't worry about spending coins for fuel or cooldowns or anything like that. Just play normally. You'll still get XP and you'll still get good stuff. Oh, thanks for the cheers, Skyward Greer. I have to say, I think you were the very first person to do any of that type of thing on Twitch. So I do appreciate that. Honestly, I was like, what is that thing on my screen right now? I had to think about it. But yes, thank you so much. Yeah, there's always people going to complain. So, well, I think that's going to do it for our stream. For all of you live, stick around. We will be hanging out and chatting a little bit more. But I'm gonna call it into the news stream. I do appreciate all of you hanging out. And if you're watching the replay and you've made it this far, thank you so much. And if you want to join us live with all these great people like Hail Hietla, sorry. Thank you for the follow. If you want to join us live Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/EngineerHoist. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends, and we'll see you next time.